I am Tayameaca of 7th Street. 7th Street is my boutique, which is in Liverpool on Smithdown Road. My work is both fashion design as well as millinery. So I tend to call myself a fashion artist. I love to make lovely fascinators inspired by my cultural heritage and the world around me.
My name is Aluko. I am Nigerian, worked as a self-employed architect for 15 years, then became a playwright, actor and singer, which I've been doing for 19 years now.
I'm Councillor Bisi Osundeko, currently the Deputy Mayor for St. Helens Metropolitan Borough, something that I consider a huge achievement, considering that I am the first person of colour, the first person from my background, the first person from an immigrant background ever to be elected to any political position in St. Helens, and now the first person to wear this mayoral chain.
My name is Moni Akinsanya. I'm the Associate Director for Diversity and Inclusion here at LGMU, Liverpool University.
My name is Etim, the founder of Comfort Angels, which is a team that is created for women to come together and play football, be empowered, integrate, and also improve both mental and physical well-being.
I'm also a mom to 2 wonderful children, a business owner as well, a community builder, a wife to a fantastic husband.
Hello, good morning.
Hi.
How are you?
Yes.
How was the night?
In the car. We have a civic duty at the town hall,
Right.
And after we do that, we're going to go to the post office to see what's going on.
Okay, that's fine. I have a meeting in Rainford this morning.
Okay.
So we're also going to meet that guy at the warehouse. Okay. Thank you so much.
Good.
Thank you, see you.
You're welcome, love.
See you soon.
All right, dearie.
Bye.
Double.
Yeah,
See you later,
bye.
dear.
Yeah.
Yes.
My name is Olumayowa Osundeko, and then I happen to be the only known black postmaster in Merseyside. We are lucky to be appointed by the post office to run this branch. Even though we don't have like a banking background, because I am a scientist by education, but we kind of take the challenge up and we decided to run it. After we took over this post office, the only remaining local bank in this area closed. So which then being that we became like the local bank for this community. And as you can imagine, being a postmaster, it is a very big responsibility of ensuring that that the post office account balance. I'm quite proud that I'm able to to hold such a very important position in our community.
I always think about my journey and wondering how a girl who was born in Lagos, Ikorodu, right there, Lagos, Nigeria, how did I get here? Being the deputy mayor is such a privileged position to be able to give back to a town that has welcomed me with open arms. My journey into politics was something that I never envisaged. Started at the time by wanting to be there for other families like ours, because my 2 children were born with complex disabilities. So my daughter Down syndrome, then my son who was born premature, it also has autism as well. If you have a child with special needs, the odds are already stacked against you. The future feels uncertain, and that was really how I got into politics.
I've been actually in the UK for about 38 years, some 2 months ago. Yeah, started from Liverpool City Council and was in Liverpool City Council for some time, and then later moved to Liverpool University for about 12 years before coming to Jomo's. Now about 18 years in Liverpool University.
I came to a boarding school in Dorset. After that, I went to Bath University to start my architecture studies. After 2 years, I transferred to Canterbury College of Art, and I got my first architecture degree from there. Ended up doing my master's in London, and then after the master's, I came to Liverpool University to do my final architecture degree. I qualified in about 1991-92.
I came to the UK to study nursing. They literally rejected me, is the right word, because they said they didn't feel like I was mature enough for the course. I was 17 and a half. I think that was the age that you could get onto the course. So I was the right age, but they felt like I wasn't mature enough. So then I went to study electrical engineering for a year, but then I couldn't take on the apprenticeship because it meant that I wouldn't be able to afford to live because I had no recourse to public funds. And then I just got to a point where I was at a crossroads, which led me to Liverpool.
I hadn't actually wanted to come to England. My parents made me come because my brother, who's 3 years older than me, had been given a scholarship to a pretty prestigious school in Dorset. They insisted that I came and they paid for my education at that school. I ended up in Liverpool really by accident because when I was looking for somewhere to do my final degree, my first university had said that there wasn't a place for me there anymore because I'd been away for 3 years or so.
I never really experienced life outside of London. So once I lived in Liverpool, I'm like, wow, life is a bit more laid back here. People are friendlier. And I found this magazine somewhere around. And I remember browsing through it and then seeing Liverpool Fashion Week. And then I was like, oh, wow, they've got a Liverpool Fashion Week. Why don't I just try and just create a brand? And that's how I started.
I'm a daughter of a football coach, so you best believe football was in the house even before I was born. And it was just something that was natural. My mom took me to the stadium at a very young age. So football has always been that one thing that I enjoy and still enjoy doing. We're in Taiba Football Centre now. It's a good community. It's an open space where the women, they come and then they play football. Most of the girls as well that are also in the team, they're locals, which is good, and that helps the integration part of the work that we do here at Comfort Angels. I knew I wanted a football team for women like myself, but I didn't know how to go about it. So having the information from the Liverpool County FA, who supported me, and having Amnesty come in with their football welcomes to fund, that information gave me the drive.
I actually made up my mind that I actually love to work in the council. So I said I'll do everything to make sure I engage and I find a way into that place of work. And did my master's, did my postgraduate degree, picked up another postgraduate qualification in administration to be able to understand how the world of work works here. Then I was in the Liverpool Black Sisters, then it's now called Kumba Imani and Millennium Centre. Those days it was called Liverpool Black Sisters. Decided to pick on was doing outreach work just to develop myself and make sure that I'm able to apply for jobs that the kind of job I really want. Getting here, you realize that you have to make an effort to make sure people hear you because of the accent I have. And I'm actually quite proud of that because I'm not English and really happy to really maintain my roots. And I really made up my mind from the onset that I'm not going to do accent change because I wanted to really fit in.
With the women who have language barriers, we use football language to communicate in English, and that sort of help. We do have people in the community who would support us during Refugee Week, in donating, in volunteering. It just shows you the power of community and what we can achieve together if we set our minds to it.
When you see my designs, they are royal fashion inspired, hence you see the fascinators and headpieces, but they always have that cultural heritage to them. This is a wild animal from Zimbabwe. It's an impala. So these are the horns. See that one there? The whole inspiration of this was all about just tribal African flavors that celebrating the luxuriousness of Africa. So these were traditionally worn by the royal family. I'm sure you've seen it on the old photos when they've got that the big collars. I just took the African print fabric, put my own twist in it and created this. I ended up creating them for a documentary called Statues Redressed. It was an award-winning documentary. I filmed some of the statues in the Palm House, and they've got rough collars around their necks. And there's myself with Princess Anne, Lauren at the Palm House. I got to speak to Princess Anne about those designs and about my work. How good does that get, right?
I've wanted to do certain things as an architect, so I have a number of buildings in Liverpool and the Northwest which I'm proud of. And most importantly, as an artist, I have a body of work that I'm very proud of. Actually, this particular building, the Palm House, is where my story took a major shift from me being an architect to becoming a writer and actor with real politics behind his work. I was hoping to be a success as an architect here. I tried to become a developer of green buildings for social use. But unfortunately, lots of forces conspired to make it that I would not succeed. A bit of racism, just greed and corruption, and some bad choices on my part. So I have experienced being sabotaged and cheated by both black people and white people, by both Nigerians, Liverpool-born black and white people. And that contributed to my deciding to give that up and pursue something that I had always loved, which was acting and singing. In June 1995, I was part of an event called the Dawn Chorus, which is a fundraiser by the Friends of Sefton Park Palm House, which at the time was derelict. I had been asked to sing, and I chose to sing what I thought was an appropriate song for the dawn in the summer solstice, and I chose a song called My Lord What a Morning, which is a spiritual. And afterwards, a lady came up to me, probably around this very spot, I don't remember exactly, but she said to me, "You remind me of Paul Robeson. Do you sing many of his songs?" And I said, "Paul Robeson? I'm not sure." 2 months after that, I discovered this amazing story, which I thought somebody needed to tell. And it ended up being me. This is a picture that was taken of me singing. The hair that was on my head has migrated to my chin and become white. So I started writing a play which would end up being called Mr. Robeson. And I've been telling that story on stage now for 19 years.
First time I came to the UK, it was quite exciting actually. I came here to study and was in University of Manchester to do a master's degree. Wasn't expecting racism, discrimination or whatever, because we're all black in the country where I came from, and then you really don't think about your skin. But when I got in here into the UK, I realized that the skin color is actually quite important. I actually firmly believe that I've got something to offer in this country. Just being able to express yourself sometimes and being able to promote our culture. And many times people appreciate that. People like to see the African wear. People like to eat our food. Sometimes I bring the food to the office and I'll say to our HR team, I'll say to them that I'm bringing food tomorrow to the office or next week, and they'll all be waiting. They'll be asking me when. In fact, now they're still asking me. They're asking me, Moni, when are you bringing some African food? There is much more to being black than just seeing the color. It's so deep. It's not just about the color of our skin. We're so embedded in tradition, in culture. Our root is so deep and wonderful. Yeah. So I try to express that in Jomos too.
I know very well that there's a lot of people with huge potentials out there who might not be able to achieve their potentials because life is really happening. Working 9 to 5 or running a business like I was doing, running multiple businesses. I was running a childcare business in those days. And when the kids are in bed, I had my sewing machine out, making things and actually putting on eBay. Thankfully, the business has grown now such that I don't have to make the things myself. It's a massive manufacturing business now. But as I can imagine, in those days, I was just trying to survive.
I know it's difficult for all minorities in the UK to get funding, but imagine having that added layer of being an immigrant. So I didn't have funding, and I started with the help of family and friends. They're the people that help me, that believe in me.
That is one of the challenges that we face, is funding, so that we can reach out to more women who are isolated.
There is also professional and social jealousy. If you don't have a certain amount of self-confidence and you come up against the obstacles that there are in a new society, it's possible for you to lose sight of what you set out to achieve.
Need I say, the current policy causes anxiety and stress to migrants, and that could deter them from actually fulfilling or attaining their full potentials.
If someone cannot put food on the table, how do you want them to be able to show for others in the community? So where people have to make a choice between hitting their arms and eating, they're just trying to survive.
One thing about me is I dream, and I dream big. If I see an obstacle here, if I look at it and it's right in front of me, I'll find a way to go to the left, or I'll find a way to go to the right, or I'll go over it, or I'll go under it, but I will go through.
If that door is closed, try and open it. Find a way to open it, and that's what I do. If it's not opened, I'll find another way of opening that door.
You have something that the British society needs. Your skills are transferable. Broken crayons can colour. You're not broken. No matter who you are or what you're going through, there's something in you that the world needs. Seeing yourself as a solution bringer, the moment you start to see your community as home, then you start to realize that you have something that you can do to make your community better.
If I have an advice for people like myself, that migrants are really in this country and you find yourself in a different environment, I think it's really believing that you have something to offer.
You have to be delusional. You have to be delusional to a point where you believe yourself that even if nobody believes in you, you have to believe in your dreams. You're not even worrying or caring about who's with you or who's coming with you. If people don't get it, it doesn't matter. Healthy ego. Because even if somebody told me I wasn't good, I'd say to them, well, I know I'm good. I know I'm good enough, and that's it.
When somebody says to you, go back to where you come from, remind them that you are here because you were there. And just feel that you have as much right to be here as anybody else.
Be disciplined, be determined, and be dedicated to what you're doing. That discipline will get you where you want to be. The determination would carry you even further. And be dedicated, which means commitment, be consistent. As someone who's walked the path, I understand what isolation is like when you're going through that process. So having a space where women who have just arrived in the UK, having women who are still waiting for their decisions to be made, where they can come together, feel empowered, integrate in a place they now call home, and also improve their mental and physical well-being. Having that space for me is just the ideal thing to do. My fulfillment is seeing them smile, is seeing them be friends with each other, is seeing them grow, is seeing them less depressed, is seeing them just being who they want and just having fun while playing football.
I have been through that, adversity of all sorts. From being on the verge of being homeless, to going through poverty, to going through financial insecurity, name it. Because when life takes you through that, and when people come to you, you are able to advise from a lived experience point of view. So my answers are not abstract, they are from a real place because I have walked through those shoes before.
I feel like everything I went through has made me who I am, because I have wanted to prove to myself that there is something better than what I've been through. I've wanted to prove to myself that there is a version of me that has not existed, but I know it's there inside. And I have been on a mission to bring that out and share that with the world. The person you see sitting here today is the real me, the most authentic me. There's no other way for me than to be authentic. I've had the opportunity to show the world who I really am. I feel like the life that was before me was not really the real version of me. I've been in this space since 2021, and I'm just so grateful for what it's been able to deliver for me. Thanks to Liverpool Fashion Week, Liverpool City Council, and all the amazing people of Liverpool that have supported me. It wouldn't have been possible without everybody, honestly. It's been amazing. My time here is now over, and I'm ready to move on to a new space. This has served its purpose. It's been a great elevation to my career being here, but it's time for new pastures and new memories.